Hi, and welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So today, again, I had a meeting, an appointment with my therapist. As you can see her here, right here. Her name is Dr. Henrietta Opalo. And again, today, again, she's yawning, but instead of doing this, she yawns with her. And excuse me, I'm not trying to target anybody. I'm just giving an example of what I've been experiencing with my new therapist. So now that she yawning like this. All right. And again, this is the palm fixation drill that I talk about. Now, for some reason, I didn't do a screenshot, which I would normally do, right? Because she started doing this last week, which was the first time she started doing it multiple times during our meeting, our session, and she did again today. But again, they're probably using the technology on me to not make me do a screenshot of what she was doing. But I remember a couple weeks ago, she started doing stuff like, she would put her hands on her face and she would take her pinky finger and stick it up her nose. And I remember today, I was like, wait, I know I took a picture of this. I don't even know why I forgot it, but I do know why. It's the technology, right? And so here you see in this picture, and I was just, I got the screenshot, but I didn't really get her full, because when I did the screenshot, she had kind of looked down, and so wasn't able to get the whole thing. But here you can see her sticking her pinky finger, about to taking it out of her nose. You'll see right here, she was sticking it in her nose. Okay, and so I was able to. I remember this, and I remember I took a picture of this, because again, people are not going to believe me if I say it. So that's why I do these things. I record, I'll take pictures, what have you, just to show people exactly what I'm talking about. Because again, within this program, because it's psychological warfare, no one is going, I shouldn't say no one, but people are less likely to believe what you're saying without any sort of proof, right? And so when you tell people these things, they said, "Oh, no, that's impossible. Why? Like, why would? Why?" I've heard this so many times. This is the reason why I do what I do, because I've been told so many times. Well, why would somebody do this? They're not doing this. Oh, it's just your imagination. You're just thinking, it's just your mind telling you these things, or your mind showing you these things. And I'm like, yeah, my mind is showing me these things because it's happening in real life. Okay, my mind is telling me these things because it's happening in real life. And so I had to do this in order to show people what I'm talking about. Now, the next time she does the yawning with the whole palm facing towards me, I will take a screenshot or I will record it. Um, just again to show and prove that, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they will do. Whether it be the technology being used on them to do these things or not, I can't say. You know, I could say maybe and maybe not. But I do know that it's being done, right? And I do know that it is something that I've been conditioned to, that I've been targeted with. So um, this is what is happening. And that's a text come from the kid's mom. Because again, she gets home, she falls asleep. The kids are up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, hey, on a school night, but hey, and I did speak to them. I told them to go to bed. So, but because I'm not there, they'll take advantage of the fact that she comes home, feeds them, and then go to bed. That's it. So now she wants me to set a time on the router so that it'll turn off. I just told her, I said, just unplug it. Now she was like, well, the problem is I fall asleep. I said, well, then there you go. Stop falling asleep. You know, you can go to bed at 9 o'clock. Okay, you can go to bed at 9 o'clock. If you're feeding them by the time you get home around 7, because when I spoke to my son, he was still eating at after 8 o'clock. She had just put food out for them, and so I spoke to him a little bit, and we played a little bit online, and then I said to him, okay, it was like after 9, so I was like, okay, time for us to go take a bath, time for you to go take a bath, and they should have been going to bed at 9 o'clock, but you know, she feeds them at 8:30, and you know, they're gonna be up, and then she goes to sleep, and that's a problem. That's a big problem because they have no supervision when she's sleeping, and they run around the house, they mess it up, especially my daughter, and they stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. Even when I call them, and I have to call them every night and be like, hey, you guys need to go to bed, go take a bath, go to bed. Okay, I'm doing my part. We're not together. I'm not going to be there, cooking, cleaning, doing all the stuff, taking care of the kids while, we're playing family, and I'm, playing house, and that's it. Okay, that's the extent of the. No, I want to be single, want to be a single parent, fine. Then that's the way it is. That's how this is what it is. Okay, you can't expect me to come over there every day, cook, clean, do all of this stuff. I was there last week when it snowed, because she asked me to stay for one night, and I did, and I ended up staying for 4 days. I gave her 4 days, and then she had put meat out to cook, and she expect me to cook. I'm like, I'm not, no, this is our relationship is not like that. I'm watching the kids, yeah, but the fact is that you still got to come home and cook. Okay, you still got to do that. Okay, I'll clean, I'll take care of the kids, but I mean, when I say clean, I mean clean the living room because I'm there, but that's it. I'll wash the dishes, no problem, but I ain't cooking. It ain't happening. This is not that kind of relationship. Okay, and so yeah, but anyway, that's a whole lot of another issue. And so I was talking to this doctor today, my therapist today, about how messed up, the disconnect between black men and black women. I was mentioning to her this book by Shahala Ali called "The Black Man Guide to Understand the Black Woman," and she wrote another book called "The Black Woman Guide to Understand the Black Man," and she got a lot of flack for that, but she's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct in her assessment. Okay, and it is something that we as black men and black women have to really look into and fix the issue, because it's not getting better. It's getting worse. Our disconnect is driving us further and further apart. Okay? And the the solution has been written. We just tend to not want to read it, all right? Because we've been taught a whole lot of bullshit that we don't want to hear the truth. We are afraid of the truth. We're living in a delusional world that's in our minds and not in the reality of our situation as black people in this country. People are like, well, yeah, we know this and that. No. Yeah, again, when you understand the fullest extent of white supremacy, then you will change your frame of mind. Then you will change that destructive concept that has been built into our subconscious. But you have to understand white supremacy in its totality, not just the little bits and pieces they want to throw in front of you or the media want to talk about. Okay? When you understand it in its totality and the war against us as a people, and the fact that our women are being weaponized against us as black men, because ultimately their goal is to destroy black men. Okay? Yeah, black women are going to get destroyed too, but that's going to be after. Okay? But as for the past, since the abolition of slavery, it has been to the destruction of the black man. I understand that. So until we understand, and black women, you have to understand how you are being used against us. Okay? And under the heading of feminism. Okay? Understand that. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going off of the subject here, but anyway, like I said, again, showing you guys what is being done, and you can see it is her finger. Okay, when I talk about this stuff, it literally like sticking up her nose and stuff like that. uh yeah, that's what's happening. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next video of the Target Individual program, the Target Individual video.